a statement win by Arsenal.
It did, in the sense that obviously Liverpool are a very good side, so you have to play very well to beat Liverpool. But for me, going at sort of on the back of what Tim said in terms of, can you go to a Bournemouth when they stick 11, not necessarily Bournemouth now to be fair because they're playing more expansive, but can you go to a team when they stick 11 behind the ball where it's difficult, where everything's not...
Hello, it's Just Gaming here, and welcome back to another live stream. And tonight we're going to carry on doing the Manic Rider. So this is my second live stream playing this game. So if you've not seen the previous live stream, I recommend you checking it out. We did our first stream of playing Manic Rider. So if you don't know what Manic Rider is, it's a very old game that I used to play about 6 years ago. Yeah, it's a very old game I used to play. By the way, there is a series on this that I did. It's in the description. Yeah, there's a link. Yeah, there's a link that will take you straight to the playlist. It's got 6 episodes in it. And yeah, I did it 6 years ago. So if you want to go and check that out, go and check all those videos out. Yeah, it was 6 years ago. I think when I started it, I think I was only 16 years old. So, and just to be aware, guys, as well, when you do watch it, my voice is absolutely terrible. So be aware of that. I literally, I don't even attempt to watch my own series again, just because of my voice. But if you're curious and you want to go and watch the whole playlist of the whole episodes, then you can. But my voice is very cringy, by the way. So yeah, watch out. Anyway, yeah, something I didn't mention in the last stream, guys, is you know that the numbers have been glitching, by the way. Every time that they were going up, they've actually fixed it now, so they're actually all normal. All the numbers are normal. It's going up normal now. So they've actually fixed it. If you don't know what I'm on about, then I'm probably talking a load of rubbish. But you know the number. You know the start time of the stream when it goes up, goes up, goes up. Do you remember when the numbers were glitching? When they weren't counting as normal? They were missing numbers out, weren't they? But they've actually now fixed it. So I'm not sure at the end of the stream. All depends if I do. But you probably know what I'm on about. If you don't, then just move on, I guess. Anyway, right, let's play some more Manic Rider. So,
need to send a parcel abroad?
First stream.
Not sure where to begin?
Go away. Yeah, this is my second live stream, and we're going to do some more practice, because I'm getting there with the
Manic Rider.
Just cut one of these.
They just can't find that way at times to get the vital goals that they need.
Turn that music off. Turn that music off. There we go. Well, sound music. Right, what was I about to say? Yeah, full screen doesn't work, guys, by the way. I just thought I would let you know. It's literally just completely laggy, it just doesn't work. So, fortunately we'll be playing on a small screen like this, I'm afraid. So, yeah, I'm starting to get used to this again. Obviously, I do still really suck, but I am getting there. Yeah, I'm getting there. I mean, I still suck at the game, but I am getting there. So we will do the proper game at some point. At the minute, I'm doing a lot of I'm going to do a bit of practice. because
and Man City
I need practice.
Premier League.
I've not played it
Comes down to the
in
I'm not
so
saying
long,
Arsenal can't do it because, you know,
so I need some dead eye practice
such small margins,
on this.
brilliant coaches all the way through the Premier League and brilliant teams, but to win it, I think it's just.
Okay, that was
you know,
not a good
you
start.
account for something at some point during the running. You know, and I think it'd be interesting to see.
Right, what level? I'm trying to think what level we haven't done yet.
Imagine that would give them a little bit of an advantage.
Have we done?
overall.
Did we do that one? I know we did most of them.
City's are going with the league, and I think with Liverpool sitting top of the league, you know, people are saying, well, do you think like that?
Let's have a look.
A little bit of pressure off Arsenal for going for the title.
In a strange way, I think last season's probably put more pressure on them because they were in a great position and they couldn't quite do it. So
Don't think
when they get to that point again, I think the same questions are going to be asked. Look, that's not going to matter necessarily.
I don't think we've done that one.
You know, at that point, you know, you talk about world-class players and world-class managers, but sometimes it's just, you know, Tim will tell you, you've done it, haven't you? You know, where
I don't think we've done this one.
and a little bit of know-how in those last few games is worth, you know, as much as anything else, and it'd be interesting to see.
I think sometimes the pressure comes off when you're chasing. You know, Arsenal led for so long last year, and they always looked over their shoulder, and they always knew that the juggernaut was coming, with the experience of winning it numerous times. So they're going to have to do it the other way around. I think from this weekend they're going to go behind, and I think they're going to have to do it the other way around. And let's see what happens at the end of it. But there's some fantastic teams in this Premier League at the moment. And I think it's going to go. It's not going to be a walkover by any means. But for me, the teams, anyone finishing above Man City, they win the league.
Let's just have a look at the games that are coming up for all the top three. As I say, 2 points between them all at the moment. And you know, we're going to do this quite a lot as the months go on, try and work out where these teams might slip up in these games. These are the matches up until the third and final international break of the season. Those final games when Liverpool go to Everton in the Merseyside derby, Manchester City will play Liverpool, and their last game on March the 10th, and Chelsea is the game for Arsenal. I mean, Jamie, I know there's a lot of games to try and cast your eye over there, but when you're looking for possible slip-ups, one of these three, does any game sort of jump out at you?
Well, I think the first three for City there, I think Chelsea are way off it, as we've touched on, we're going to touch on. I think that I'd expect them to win there. Now, I think them being at home as well.
All three, yeah.
Yeah, all three at home. I think obviously it's an advantage in those three. I think that all three of the first fixtures, I think Newcastle at home is obviously Newcastle away from home. They can sit fairly deep. I think we spoke about Arsenal maybe having to try and break them down. They're very good on the counter-attack as well. So that's probably the toughest fixture out those sort of first nine for all of those. But I don't see loads of danger in any of the fixtures that you've got up there, bar when they play each other.
I think
that's going to be there.
Arsenal possibly, because they've got London derbies in there. When you're a London team, you have so many derbies. I think the West Ham game is going to be a massive game for them. They need to win that game on the back of Man City beating Everton. I know you're not happy, George, with that, but and Chelsea. Listen, Chelsea, like we said, they're nowhere near it at the moment. But when it comes to derby, with the emotion of the fans, give them something to cheer about. They can just win their derbies. It might be a little bit of breathing space for Pochettino.
We will still going to talk Pochettino in a moment, by the way, but we will see what happens in the weeks ahead. We are set for a thrilling finals, I think, for this Premier League title race. Now, Neil Warnock, we spoke about him before. He's seen and done everything in the game, really, hasn't he? He's not managed in Scotland before. He'll start that process tonight as he takes his new Aberdeen side to Ibrox to play Rangers, who could go top. It's live on Sky Sports Football, and we can hear from the man himself now.
Neil, you've been out, you've had a look at the pitch. How excited are you about tonight?
Yeah, it's very good. I mean, if you can't play at a place like this, you've no chance, have you, really? So I'm looking forward to watching it, really. You know, I think I'll get more...
Okay, right, here we go. Chat is quiet, as always.
I'm looking forward to it.
Had that training session with them in a meeting. What have you said to them? And
So, quiet at the moment.
Well, they've got to try and enjoy occasions like this. It's a fantastic stadium.
Right, here we go.
We've got some great fans coming down. And I think
Yes, we're going to try and do as many levels as we can. Try and get a lot more practice.
possibly they think
That
they
is
can-
the aim.
You know, I'd like us to. I think most teams probably just come and shut shop, but I'd like to have a go at times tonight.
you've made two changes, Hayes and Clarkson, and what's the thinking there?
That's for me to think. I'm going to tell you.
It's done.
Do you feel that there's
Right, I've done that one.
there, or that attacking threat that
Good,
they could have?
good game, Scott. That's what I like to see.
I've tried to sign Johnny about 3 times in the last
Swamp.
3 years.
Here we go.
I just thought the way that he plays and the way, his experience at a place like this, it's it's vital. I think.
What's your final message to the players then?
Go and enjoy it, but enjoy. I always
Yeah, so I am gonna do
disciplined, isn't it? And
I'm gonna do the same levels again.
got some very good players, haven't we? Let's be fair. So if we could nullify
move
that
that
and
one.
make opportunities, that would be quite happy.
Yeah, I am gonna do the same ones again,
To get a week from him, though,
just because there's not obviously there's not as many.
If I was watching Chris the
So,
other night and they were talking
I'm gonna do
about
the same ones.
and my name got mentioned in Chris. Well, it is February. It's that's when it usually comes out. I don't know whether it's out of match or what have you, but yeah, it's
Oh
like,
my
it'll be
God.
nice. It'll be nice. I'm glad it's something different.
And I got. Oh no! I've just wasted all of them.
Well, we'll see how he gets on tonight. Chris will love that name check, by the way. Unbeaten, by the way, Neil Warnock in his last 11 opening games as a manager in his respective 11 clubs. Can he keep that record going tonight at Ibrox? Back to the Premier League next, because we're going to talk about the title race. How long until Chelsea are challenging again? They dropped into the bottom half of the table on Sunday. Booed off as Wolves scored 4 past them at Stamford Bridge. The problems are piling up for Pochettino. Can he turn it around? We'll chat Chelsea after the break.
Put your best face forward. Soccer Special, sponsored by Gillette Labs.
Yeah, impressive. That one.
Choose to stand out. All new Toyota CHR. Choose self-charging or plug-in hybrid. Every choice counts.
Oh, God! I've literally forgot this level.
Great deal for your ideal hotel.
Oh, we have to go down here.
Open Trivago, type in where you want to go,
There we go.
select your check-in and check-out dates, and search.
Oh.
Compare prices for the same hotel and land a great deal. Hotel, Trivago.
Mm-hmm. Give me a sec.
P&O Cruises holiday as a box set.
That's February 11th, live on Sky Sports Tennis.
Sponsored by Gillette Labs.
Welcome back. We are getting closer to kick-off. Just under 15 minutes to go in tonight's games. EFL goals as they go in. Let's get back to the Premier League and to Chelsea, who have dropped into the bottom half of the Premier League table after losing 4-2 at home to Wolves on Sunday. That was their 10th league defeat in 23 games this season. They are 11th, 31 points. They are closer to the bottom 3 than they are in points to the top 4 after that latest defeat. Courtney, I mean, Pochettino took over a club that had just had its worst league finish in nearly 30 years. There was a lot going on there when he came in. We're 23 games in now. Should a manager of his pedigree have made more of an impact by now?
I still think there's a lot going on, Jules. I think when you look at the balance of the squad, for me, it's full of players with a lot of potential, but the balance of experience and youth isn't right. You know, as I say, you can reel off so many players, and Kunku is a player that I absolutely love watching, but he's been injured. But you go all the way through the squad, and the biggest bit of experience for me is Thiago Silva at 37. But then you're thinking, actually, in the Premier League at 37, yes, he's got experience, but still making mistakes. And is his time a little bit past in the Premier League? So I think there's a lot going on. You think about that the contracts have been given out, and the side.
Oh, so close.
Players aren't playing for a contract because they know they're there for 8 years and they're getting paid.
So yeah, if you are new to the channel and you are a new person that has that has viewed the channel, welcome. If you're a new channel and you've not subscribed, go and click that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it.
Are you surprised he's not managed to get better performances and results out of it?
I mean, the views have increased, which I'm very delighted about, which is what we need. Yeah, I'm very, very happy with the view. Oh, I've done it again. Yeah, I'm very happy with it, with the views, with all the views we've received. Yeah, very delighted. So yeah, let's keep those views going. So yeah, I appreciate it. I got oh, we completed it even though we fell off. So yeah, even though we're still going strong, yeah, still going as normal. So yeah, I would really appreciate it if you just click that subscribe button. I would really, really appreciate it. God, that was terrible. Yeah, I've got quite a few things that are happening in this month. Yeah, got quite a few things going on. So stay tuned. I know that the biggest one that is happening, and that is I'm going to be doing some videos on Minecraft Education Edition, which I've not done videos on yet. So I know that's coming up. Lovely World, obviously that will be back during the next couple of weeks. So yeah, quite a few things happening. So got quite a few vlogs that I want to do. A few blogs. Yeah, I've got quite a few in mind. Yeah, I'm gonna do a vlog on Sheffield Manic and Gateway. Wait, what? Oh, wait, what the hell just happened there? Did I just represent a glitch? Okay, I don't even know what happened there. Yeah, I've got a Sheffield Manic and Gateway vlog that I want to do. Want to do a bridge pole one, vlogs, and I'm also going to do blogs as well.
They've scored nearly twice as many in those league games than Potter's side did, when they've conceded nearly double as many as well. And Lee talks about trying to move this team forward. Is that their biggest barrier at the moment?
I think it's their biggest barrier, but I think, you know, well, you can see what he's tried to do, can't you? He clearly, you know, under Potter, we just couldn't score enough goals, and that was the criticism when he left. And Pochettino's obviously come in and thought, well, I'm going to have to go the other way. But it doesn't matter, does it? Because still the balance has to be right. And it's interesting when you compare, when the guys compare sort of Man United a little bit in terms of their recruitment, where they've gone a little bit older and perhaps didn't seem to be a clear identity, and that's been criticised. And they just don't look like they've got the right balance in the team. I think Chelsea are very, very similar in a different way. You know, it looks like if you look
right, I think we might have done them all now.
Created a data model and found the very
So,
best players that data can
I think what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to practice
but as we all know,
on the
best teams,
yeah, just on the ones that we've done now.
Balance and synergy between them, whether that's a little bit of leadership, whether that's somebody who's maybe not the best player but holds the game together a little bit in certain instances. So I think they've got some brilliant players. But to look at the likes of Fernandes, Caicedo, that were excellent at their previous clubs, but for £200 million plus, when you watch them play against Liverpool recently, they just got overrun. They just look like a real lack of personality in the team. And I don't think it genuinely matters who's managing it at the moment. You know, I think you want to see improvement, but I don't think you're going to see the type of improvement that takes them to where they are as Chelsea.
Oh,
with the group that they've got at the moment.
Yeah, youngest average 11 in the Premier League. Actually, they put out their oldest average.
We
by 4 goals to 2. So that takes us on to Pochettino and his position.
Oh, not bad.
Quite a few murmurings of unrest in the crowd at the weekend. Tim, I mean, sacking Potter hasn't changed anything. We've just proved that. Is sacking Pochettino too the answer?
No, it's not always the manager's fault. I mean, we're talking about Thomas Tuchel, Frank Lampard, Graham Potter and now Pochettino, they have to look closer, the owners, of where the problem lies here, and it's the sporting directors, whoever that may be now. I think they've got a couple there, head of recruitment. Can't always be the manager. We're talking about good managers here.
Yes, there we go. That one's done.
Yes, I think Maurizio will be disappointed.
That's done.
He can't distance himself.
Right, what next? I mean, we can do any now because we've done all of them.
One of the biggest things he needs to overcome is this is a different Chelsea. This is not a Chelsea what a lot of these fans remember when they're winning triumphs all the time. This is a development club. You know, they're giving armbands to the likes of Reece James when he's fit. And if it's not him, then it's Colwill, then it's Gallagher. We never saw that. We saw it with John Terry. He earned his stripes. He was there. Frank Lampard's, Didier Drogba's, you know, Pettit Czechs. They had a cartel there. They had a group who knew what it took to play for Chelsea. None of these boys know what it takes.
Do any level now? Do all the easy ones.
Perhaps in time, them academy boys might be
There's some that's easy and some that's hard. Might as well do all the easy ones.
He's come from a club who are winning games every single week. Yes, he never liked it. He never had game time what he wanted, and he's come there. Fair play to him. He wants to play every week. He's doing that. He's a star man. But he needs some help. You need more signings like that. That has been a success. But far too many of these recruits.
Oh my! Got that one. Oh my! Look at that. What do we get there? 5,198. Wow, that was really impressive.
They should be nowhere near a Chelsea shirt. Nowhere near. So stop pointing the finger at the manager, because these boys are not worried about how their performances are at Chelsea at the moment. Because they think, well, we'll just turn over another manager. Another one to come in. Someone might like me. If they
oh no, I fell off.
Somewhere else. Yeah, ain't like that. This is Chelsea Football Club, and I have to remember. The fans have to remember. This is a different period in their history. They need to get back. You would think with the finances what they have, they're going to.
What's the other what's the other stump buttons? Is it X? Oh yeah, X is one of them. Can't actually remember. ZX. I can't remember the others. Can't remember the others. The other ones. Can't remember the others. I'll have to have a look. I'll have to have a look and see what the other ones are. Can't actually remember.
Good luck. Good luck. We're trying to get him out.
Oh, wait, why did I just do that? I've got no idea. No, I just did that.
But that's not the problem, is it? It's the owner and the people in charge now have come in.
Don't even know why I just did that. So look at the controls again. Have a look at the stunts. Ah, here we go. Y, C, V and B. Oh yeah, they're on here then. Yeah, so they're all on the bottom row. Ah, I've got them now then. So they're all on the bottom row. Apart from Y. Oh wait, Y isn't, is it? All the others are all on the bottom row apart from Y. That's going to be really confusing. We might not be able to use the Y button then, because that's going to be quite confusing for me, but I think all the others will be able to use.
Players who are on long-term contracts, and believe me, fans might think they're absolutely buzzing to achieve the most out of their career. Believe me, it doesn't always work like that.
See what C does. Look at that. Oh god, that was impressive. Oh, that was very impressive.
There's whole squads under spotlight, but I've got 8 years. In that 8 years, I might have
The problem is with that as well, though. If you want to offload players, it's now near on impossible.
No, you can't now. That's
you can't, because there's that much money involved, and clubs are going to go, no, thank you, we can't afford that.
Because also they're not very good. The reason why people say about Conor Gallagher, Conor Gallagher on their balance sheet as well as nothing, right? So we've got to sell Conor Gallagher because we can get money from him. But he's been highlighted this season. He's been highlighted this season. I'll tell you why. It's because he runs around. And you're playing for Chelsea. It's got to be more than that. But fair play.
Okay, that was a glitch.
Tell you what, I can't have
That's the third glitch that I've seen on this game now. We had one yesterday. We had one earlier. Now we've just had one now.
I don't think he's worth 70 million, bro. But all these players, one thing you have to do, regardless of an 8-year contract, and the fans demand it at a football club like that, is you work hard every day, every time. And I've seen them down tools in games.
Yep, not bad skirt. Right, let's carry on. So we've still got a lot of time. Right, which one we're doing next? Let's do this one. Let's do this one.
are so far apart.
Wait, is this the one? Oh, wait, we did this earlier. Doesn't really matter what level we do anymore, because we've done them all. I'm literally just doing my favourite ones that I like.
I'm really not, and I've watched them this season. The best game I've seen them play was against Middlesbrough at home, and they got after them, they got about them. It's the only time I've seen them run around. You've got to question some of them players that are putting on a Chelsea shirt, because for what they've been paid, as Tim said, the gazillions that they're earning, they're certainly not. They're not worth it.
There's too many players, unbalanced squad. Too many billionaires, or millionaires, these players who don't really care. They need to get rid of players before they start bringing any more in, and that's going to be easier said than done. You know what it's like. We're in that dressing room. It's not just picking them on a Saturday and let the manager deal with them. The manager is not in their dressing room every single day, and he can't keep them all happy. And you can imagine there's little quiet.
But then Tim,
they're in the corner, they're whispering to each other.
So we go back and we talk about the Lampards and the John Terrys who are, you know, they're self-sufficient, and the best change rooms look after themselves. You can't see that looking after itself, can you?
Not now. Not now. You can't. No,
But if
because
you
it'll
haven't
refresh.
if you haven't recruited that way, it comes back to the original question. If you've recruited young players for the long term, then what's the benefit of just keep getting rid of the manager? Because at some point you have to say, all right, well, we're not going to win the Premier League for 5 years, but maybe we'll win in 5 years' time.
That's why it's
Yeah, like I said, when we do these levels, we'll be doing them in order, of course. Yeah, we'll be doing them in order when we do them.
I don't like to interject, this is really, really interesting, but we've got some football games. We've got to move on. What we can say is that if Chelsea go out of the FA Cup tomorrow night, the questions will just intensify, that is for sure. But very interesting stuff. They play Aston Villa in that replay tomorrow. 3 replays tonight, just getting underway in the FA Cup, and games in Leagues 1 and 2. Goals as they go in. Kick-off is next in the games that go ahead, because unfortunately that bad weather means a couple of matches at Burton and Walsall are off, and Altrincham as well. These are the scenes at Cambridge tonight, where, well, the pitch looks pretty good, but they're digging a massive hole in the middle of it and getting in it. Right, okay, I've seen everything now. There must be a reason to this. I can tell you the game goes ahead, despite that massive hole in the middle of the pitch at the Abbey. Cambridge Bolton among the games we're at. Goals as they go in. And of course, Neil Warnock's debut as Aberdeen boss is 50 minutes away.
Prep to be your best. Soccer Special, sponsored by Gillette now.
Underway in most of tonight's games, including the 3 FA Cup 4th round replays, places in the last 16 at stake. Maidstone United, the story really of the Cup so far, are awaiting the winners of the Coventry-Sheffield Wednesday tie, and there's a goal already, and what a start, as you can see, for the home side. Lee Hendry.
Yes, it's Casey Palmer. Coventry go 1-0 up. It's a brilliant finish, actually, Jules, to be fair. I've got to say the defence from Sheffield Wednesday is very, very suspect. It's too easy to just ghost into the box. They work it from the central area. Callum O'Hare plays it out to Casey Palmer. He cuts inside. He goes past 1-2 players, finds himself in the centre of the goal, and he just fizzes it in the bottom corner. 1-0, perfect start for Mark Robbins in Coventry.
Yeah, Casey Palmer, who was the subject of course, that alleged racist abuse when the sides met a few weeks ago, but scores against Sheffield Wednesday after just 3 minutes tonight. So let's reach the 5th round for just the 2nd time in 15 years, and that's a great way for them to start. The other 2 ties, by the way, Plymouth against Leeds, which was also 1-1 from the initial meeting at Ellen Road, and Southampton-Watford, that was 1-1 too. So it's 3 all championship ties going for places in the last 16 of the FA Cup this evening. We mentioned there were some games off tonight. We told you earlier that Burton against Cheltenham Town in League 1 was called off. In the National League, Altrincham Dorking off as well, and Walsall Morecambe off in League 2 due to the weather, waterlogged pitches, lots of heavy rain tonight, including at the game between Cambridge and Bolton in League 1. And Jamie, we showed those rather curious pictures of one of the ground staff digging a hole in the pitch. I couldn't quite work out why that was. I'm sure someone with more knowledge will know. You're watching this game. How's the pitch playing?
Both sides going to have to be very careful, Jules. I mean, I can see when the ball's rolling, I mean, you can see a lot of water being sprayed up underneath it. You can see there. So it sort of slows down halfway through. So I think actually at the back, Bolton try and play out the back, they play back three, and Ewan Toll just sort of left one a little bit skinny. and sort of stopped halfway. Cambridge nearly got in with Lyle Taylor. So I think players have just got to really concentrate and maybe sort of punch it in a little bit more because it's playing very heavy, but still 0-0 at the minute.
Cambridge 14th in the table on their best unbeaten run of the season, 4 games without defeat under Neil Harris, up against the Bolton side who start the night in 3rd, 5 points behind the league leaders Portsmouth who don't play tonight, but with 3 games in hand on them. This is one of those games in hand, so great opportunity for Bolton to catch the leaders Portsmouth if they win all of those 3 games starting tonight. Let's get back to the cup game. What a start to the match at the CBS Arena. Coventry in front early on. Wednesday nearly level, almost instantly, Lee.
Yeah, unbelievable. Coventry giving the ball away in their own half. Comes to Fletcher, drives up the back line and then just...
Right, next.
On the right
I've
side.
got no idea. Just pick one and do it. Yeah, I don't actually think these live streams won't be as long. They will be over an hour, but they won't be like an hour and like 30 minutes. So I'm probably going to get bored of playing it. Like obviously, this game's not like Bite Race. It's not the same as Bite Race. It's not the same. It's not the same at all. It's not the same as Bite Race, this game. It's only got one set to it, and that's all what this game has. It's all what this game has.
It's the same for all the championship teams in the cup tonight. Southampton making 7 changes for the visit of Watford. Southampton, of course, going great guns towards the top of the championship. Watford making 7 changes of their own, with Daniel Bachmann coming in goal. Rajovic leads the attack. Joe Lumley is in goal for Southampton. So lots of changes there. Let's see how the game has started there, Tim Sherwood.
Yeah, quite even. No goal manufacture at the moment, but contrasting styles. You've got Southampton very fluid, playing out from the back, trying to pass it through the verge, very controlled. Watford just sitting back and looking to hit Rajovic as early as they can, get him in support.
Camera a little bit.
A little bit isolated up there. We're only 3 minutes.
Just realised that I haven't been close to the mic for some reason, which I'm supposed to be.
From set pieces, send the big lads up there. Porteous is up there with Hoyt. We see what comes of it, but still 0-0, Jules.
The winners of this one, by the way, go to Liverpool in round 5. Watford were minutes away from Anfield in the original game. Stuart Armstrong with an 89th minute equaliser is why they play again tonight. We'll see how it started in the Plymouth Leeds tie in just a moment, but Jamie said the pitch wasn't looking good in that League One game, Cambridge-Bolton. What's happening?
I'm off, Jules. Great evening. That's what's happening. All the best. Happy birthday, Tim. Yeah, I'll swap you out. Go and have a nice night. David Rock has just pulled them both in as referee. Looks like he's signalling them all the players. There are 2 captains being pulled in now. Jones for Bolton and Morrison for Cambridge, respectively. And I mean, look, the pit. I called it. The ball wasn't really rolling. Yeah, it looks like they're going in now, Jules. I'm a little bit in front of you on that picture. So, look, the ball wasn't rolling. It's really hammering down, like proper hammering down. And like I said, I saw one short pass from Ewan Toole early on, and it just didn't quite get there. Whether they're going to see if it clears up, they come back out. But currently now, you haven't seen the pictures yet, but just after that, they've all gone down the tunnel now.
Yeah.
A frustrating one for the players because the game started. You've warmed up, Jules. Very tough. You've got to go in the change room. Do you warm up? Do you carry on warming up? You're going to need a mini warm up again. If the game wasn't ready, probably shouldn't have started. It didn't look great before the game, but keep you posted. They've gone off the pictures instead.
Okay, so is this just a temporary situation, or is this a permanent postponement of the game? We're waiting for news. Obviously, those are the shots of the players disappearing down the tunnel. As Jamie's been describing, that pitch, just so much water on it, the ball just not rolling, truly. Maybe they'll try and get the ground stuff out to try and do something about it, but you can still see the rain is absolutely teeming down there, so every chance that game, despite having started, might go the same way as the matches at Burton, Walsall and Altrincham, which are already being pulled off before a ball was kicked tonight. So we'll keep you right up to date with that one, but frustration obviously for everybody there. With play suspended for now. Motherwell lead Ross County by a goal from nil. We'll be there in just a moment at Fir Park in the Scottish Premiership. 10th against 11th here. Andy Halliday putting Motherwell in front there. But we're going to go instead to the FA Cup tie at the CBS Arena. Coventry already in front. Or at least they were last time we were with Lee.
It's not no more. It's 1-1. It's young Cadamartri that scored the goal as well. They have been knocking on the door, Jules, honestly. I mean, they've flashed some brilliant balls across the box. Sabe put a brilliant ball in moments before that, but this just comes, it's really scrappy. They don't deal with it in the 6-yard box, and he just hits it through the crowd of players. Through one of the players' legs, right in the far corner. Wilson got absolutely no chance.
Right, what's next?
The ball behind and look the more authority going forward and look the more dangerous. 1-1.
Yeah, Bailey Cannavaro, Danny gets Sheffield Wednesday back into the tie, so it's 1-1, just as it was after 90 minutes in the original tie at Hillsborough. Right, let's go to the Scottish Premiership. Rangers Aberdeen is 4 minutes away, but already a goal at Fir Park. And when Motherwell and Ross County met back in October, they drew 3-3 there. All goals come in the last 25 minutes. Tonight, it's taken just 8 minutes for the home side to take the lead. Andy Walker.
Yes, a brilliant start for Motherwell. They have been struggling at the foot of the table alongside Ross County, but it was Theo Bergen down the right hand side. Beautiful cut back into the path of Andy Halliday. It's not often he scores with his right foot, but he did this time. Met it first time, put it into the net, and he's given Motherwell a vital lead here. 1-0.
Yeah, 1-0, and that's the first goal for the club for Andy Halliday since he moved on loan from Hearts. Motherwell 10th in the table, 3 points above tonight's opponents. Ross County. Let's get off to one of the League One games that is continuing. We're keeping an eye on Cambridge Bolton. Players off at the moment. And some opportunity if Bolton's game does get called off for Peterborough to go above them in the table. They are 4th at the start of the night, going to Exeter. Will move into the top 2 potentially with a win tonight. What's happened, Courtney?
Yeah, I went a bit early with the shark, Jules. It was Joel Randall. The ball pops to him in the box. He's following up, does really well. And strikes it. To be honest, the keeper has a bit of a nightmare. Sinisalo, he goes to sort of get it with his hands, but it goes completely through his legs, nutmegs in. So he's very happy that the assistant referee consequently puts his flag up. So it's still 0-0, but Peterborough by far looking the better side, especially down the right hand side with Katongo, but it's still 0-0.
Staying in League One, onto the Memorial Stadium we go. Bristol Rovers up against the Fleetwood Town side, who won in the first time in 13 games on Saturday. They beat Port Vale. It was the first win for Charlie Adams since he took over. Tonight they go to Bristol. I don't think the weather's great there either, Lindsay Hooper, but crucially, are you still playing?
We are still playing, although I'm looking at this pitch getting soggier and soggier. We had the officials going out just moments before kick-off checking again. We are underway, but it is dreadful conditions. Just one of the best chances we had for Bristol Rovers, Harvey Vale with a free kick he put into the box, trying to pick out James Wilson. And
right, I think that'll do then, guys.
Being defended very well and ushered.
Yeah, I think that'll do then, guys. We've pretty much done a lot, haven't we?
He might have got a foot on it and tried to poke it goalwards. So it is affecting the play out here, although the players seem to be just coping with it as it is. 0-0 as they look towards that.
Right, that'll do then.
Coming in from the left side of them. It's blowing pretty fierce here, Jules.
Yeah, I'm just looking at pictures again from Cambridge where some of the ground staff are on there trying to brush off the water, as you sometimes see at golf events on the PGA Tour. It's a bit of a thankless task, and it's what is it, sort of needle in a haystack type stuff, isn't it? Really, look at this, trying to brush water off, but just a few guys with a few brushes. This is a big ask for them to make the pitch playable.
Few forks out there.
A few forks out there as well, says Jamie. Thanks so much for that, Jamie. Bang up to
They're doing their best, mate.
They are doing their best.
I'm bored already.
They absolutely are doing their best. And all the fans are still sat in their seats, so they've obviously been told that it's not off yet, but we'll keep a close eye on when they get underway.
Right then.
Cambridge and Bolton, which stopped after about 6 or 7 minutes.
Right, yes, so that'll be the end, guys. Yes, that was my second live stream. Perhaps, of the audio thing on. It don't matter. Still here, man. So, yeah, that's going to be the end, guys, of my second stream of Manic Rider.
And he's not lost his opening game with a new club since 1997.
So,
they put a spanner in Rangers' hopes of the title.
yeah, so on the next one, we'll be doing some more practice. So stay around for that. Yeah, hopefully you will. And yeah, like I said, if you want to go and check the playlist out on the series I did on it, it's in the description.
Patrick has a few words. Where's Patrick?
Like I said, it'll take you straight there, and you'll be able to see it. So, yeah, I'll stick around for Lovely World tomorrow. That will be coming back. I'm recording it tonight, and then it'll be online tomorrow. It's quite a good episode, this one. I think you'll actually enjoy this one. It's something to do with my donkey. Remember his name? Not sure. Does anyone remember his name? Yeah, it's something to do with my donkey. So I've got a pet donkey, which I've had for God. I've had him, you know, in the early hours of my lovely world. Anyway, I've had him. Something to do with him. So yeah. So you'll have to see what the episode is, but I think you'll enjoy this one. I think you will. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Yeah, in the next one we'll do some more practice to get me better at the game of Manic Rider. So yeah, thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody, and I will see you later. Bye.